Hello everyone, and welcome back to Optima, home of the Optima APOS series product group. In this video, we are going to look at the Dining Areas module, or what is commonly referred to as table mapping. Table mapping allows you to define your dining areas and define the tables available in each area. I'll show you how to do that right after this. Welcome back. Before being allowed to map the tables for your restaurant, we must first define each of your dining areas. Pressing on the plus icon will add a new row. You must enter a caption and select the background color for each of your dining areas by selecting a color from the color palette. Placing the mouse cursor over each color will display the color name. A background image of the dining area may also be used to help with the layout of the tables. A picture or rendering, bitmap, JPEG, GIF, TIFF, or PNG of that actual room layout may be used. Press on the plus to display the graphic library to select the file. Pressing on the minus will remove the image from the dining area. Let's create 3 dining areas. Our main dining area, and lounge. Double-clicking on one of the dining areas will display the dining table maintenance window. As with the keyboard keys maintenance window, the 4 navigation buttons at the top left allow you to navigate or move through the list of defined keys or tables. The alignment keys and grid sizing also work the same way as regular keyboard keys. The only difference in functionality between keyboard keys and table mapping is that you are limited to 3 types of keys when working with dining areas. Let's have a look at each one of the defined key types allowed. Click on the plus sign to add a new key. By default, the key is defined as a blank key. When chosen, no function will be linked to the key. You may enter a caption or an image, but when the key is pressed on the Go Pause register, no action will be performed. The second option is a dining area key. Selecting this option will allow you to link the key to one of the defined dining areas. Pressing on the key in Go Pause will display the associated dining area and tables. This will allow the server to quickly switch from one dining area to another. The third option is our dining table. Enter a unique integer value in the table ID. The table ID will be displayed as the table caption, and it will be used to identify the table. You may define the shape of the table, and the number of seats from 1 to 8. Please note that the number of seats will not limit the number of accounts open for each table. On GoPause, any number of seats and associated accounts can be opened and linked to a table. Pressing on the table on the register in GoPause will allow you to select a seat or create a new seat and open the account associated with the selected table and seat. Dotted notation is also allowed to access a table using the table ID or to access a particular seat where the seat number is entered before pressing on the table. For further explanation on how to use the dotted notation with tables and accounts, please see the help documentation in the Balance Functions module. A long press on a table, where you press and hold your finger down on the table, will display the Table Status pop-up menu, allowing the server to change the status and associated color of the table. Let's have a look at the Table Status module. The Table Status Maintenance module allows you to define the available statuses for your tables. The first two are predefined and required by GoPause. Each table will begin with a free status and color coded to match the chosen color from the palette. Once a table has been opened and an account has been created for one of the seats, the status will automatically change to the in use, and the color of the table will change to reflect the color chosen for the in use status. You may change the caption and color of the first two statuses, but they cannot be deleted. The remaining statuses I have currently defined simply allow the server to show the progression of the meal at each table by selecting the appropriate status at each stage. A long press will present the server with a pop-up selection with all the defined statuses. Once the table status has been changed, the color of the table will change accordingly. If Inter-Register Communication (IRC) has been set up, all APOS devices in the network will also be updated to reflect the table's new status and color. Once the meal is completed and all the seats have been tendered, the table status will return to the free status. Well, that is it for now, but stay tuned, and in the next video we will look at each of the setting options available to you in the Settings Maintenance module.
Why don't you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can get notified as soon as we upload any new videos. Also, if you want to learn more about the Optima APOS series line of products or need any POS accessories such as barcode scanners, printers, Windows PC POS terminals, and more, visit www.optimagopos.ca. Again, that's www.optimagopos.ca. I'm Brandon from Optima, and I'll see you again.